In the news, International Day of the Boy Child, Nigerians stew for more attention on the boys. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly collaborates with Nigeria Police to improve security of lives and property. Plus, cocoa farmers in the state are encouraged to unearth huge economic potentials in the sector. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. We'll begin by telling you this, that you show me a society devoid of social vices and all forms of criminalities, and I will show you a society with educated,
than the boys, thereby neglecting their potential. Gender researchers say this is a misnomer and it should be corrected.
Government would sink resources to raising the girl child. Then the same resources, even times two, should be zinc to raise the boy child. Because when you raise the girls and then allow the boys to groom themselves, then there will be setbacks in marriages. There will be imbalance because there will be serious problem.
However, as communities around the globe celebrate the boy child with the theme, building self-esteem in boys, stand up, be heard, be seen. The day emphasizes the importance of supporting the well-being of boys and addressing the challenges they face.
In a Christian way, because the Bible said that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
Them should make sure they at least they go to school, they work.
And for our parents, we should also try and train and groom some boys, because right now the amount of boys that are indulging into cultism is now high. So we should try and make the government try and reason with these young boys that are growing now. They should try and stop all these cults, because it's not actually good.
I believe that all this cultism, keeping bad companies, or the way they talk to their parents, it's going to cut them.
But how much of a support has the boy child received from stakeholders in Nigeria?
Good words, positive words should be spoken to boys. Not that every child you see that is a boy maybe misbehave, you say, look at this cultist, look at this armed robber. Maybe somebody with BAs, somebody that, so to say, doesn't have clothes to wear. Some of the boys don't have clothes to wear. That's why you see them always with big pullover, big clothes. I interrupted one of them and said, why do you like wearing this? This thing does not, he said, I don't have.
Recognizing and harnessing the potential of the boy, celebrating his contributions to society, as well as advocating his rights and equality are integral parts of the global observance. The Akwa Ibom State government is not left out of the celebration, as it rolls out plans for the boy child through the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Welfare.
A platform like CCRM, they are partners with the Ministry of Women Affairs. They go around to talk and sensitize the boys. Yes, there are such platforms, and the ministry is the mother of all sensitization when it comes to issues like this. We are not taking it for granted. If a boy child is abused and it's brought to our notice, all we need is speak up. If it is brought to our notice, we will take that child to hospital. We will conduct tests and we will get the child treated, and we will further embark on arrest of the perpetrator.
As the world gives the boy child his pride of place with hopes of contributing to all-round development, Nigerians are calling for stronger support systems that will help encourage safe spaces for boys to express themselves in right perspectives. In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
Thank you, Tube. Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, the Amantong, expresses its Assembly's readiness to collaborate with State Police Command to intensify security in the state. Mr. Tong made this known during a courtesy visit by the State's Commissioner of Police, Baba Azare, in his office. Uyo Nsikakokun reports.
The Speaker of the Motong, who represents Abak State constituency, while commending the police force in the state for working assiduously towards combating crimes to the barest minimum, also urged the police to do more to ensure sustainable peace in the state.
The Commissioner of Police, you are a professional indeed in the police force. What I've heard from you today has made me to move forward and be happy that the police is working, that we are working in a state. To tell you that we are going to continue to work with you. His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom said.
Speaking earlier, the State Commissioner of Police, Baba Azari, says the police force has so far recorded significant progress in preventing crimes in the state, assuring the lawmakers that he will not hesitate to give his best to maintain continued peace in the state.
We have marine police that help us navigate to those areas, but not in terms of complaints. Like we don't usually have complaints of individual complaints against. What we usually have is insurgency, where criminals will come through the water, kidnap, or attempt to kidnap, or shoot, or something like that. And we use police marine and Navy with marine to be able to navigate to those right areas and deal with those situations, unless if it is not reported.
Some lawmakers thank the Commissioner of Police for a job well done. Nsikak Okon, NTN News.
The federal government says it will continue to sustain the fight against pipeline vandalism and illegal dealings in petroleum products without lawful authority and appropriate license. Didi Oniba reports that this was as a special prosecution team arraigned one person at the Federal High Court sitting in Uyo on a 2-count charge of willful tampering with oil pipeline.
Worried by the incessant vandalism of pipelines and illegal dealings in petroleum products, the federal government, through the Special Prosecution Team against persons involved in pipeline vandalism and crude oil theft, says the ongoing prosecution of suspects is a deliberate effort by the team to curb issues of destruction of national assets. The suspect, one Stanley Young Abawola, is accused of allegedly conspiring with 2 others at large for illegal bunkering, tampering with an oil pipeline and dealing illegally in petroleum products without license. Counsel to the prosecution team, Frederick Dibang, says the team is being set up to complement efforts of the federal government to protect national assets.
Filed a 2-count charge against the defendant. Count 1 borders on conspiracy. Count 2 borders on tampering. Upon the charge being read and explained to defendant, he pleaded not guilty, and we have asked for a date for hearing. The counsel to the defendant applied for the bail, and we informed the court that we will have served with this bail application on Friday, and we just responded by filing our counter this morning.
The team comprises law enforcement agencies such as the Nigerian Police, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, the Department of State Security, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Navy. The case has been adjourned to the 2nd of June 2025 for ruling on his bail application and commencement of hearing. In Uyo, Edidi Ongiba, NTA News.
We'll take a break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
NTA Television College Jos, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
The Akwa Ibom State Chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations warmly welcomes the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, FNIPR, the President and Chairman, Governing Council of Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, Dr. Ike Eliaku, FNIPR, Council members, and the over 1,000 delegates to the Nigeria Public Relations Week Uyo 2025, taking place between May 19 and 24, 2025. We extend hearty congratulations to our Chief Host, His Excellency, Pastor Moino, PhD, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, on his forthcoming investiture as a patron of the NIPR. The anchor venue is Cedar Peak Hotel, Ewed Housing, Uyo. To all our distinguished guests, we say, NADO, NPRWO 2025, Ayaya, NIPR, Boldly Public Relations. Announcer, Elder Manasseh Moite, ANIPR, Chapter Chairman, NIPR, Akwa Ibom State.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. Cocoa farmers in the state are encouraged to harness the huge economic potentials in cocoa production as one of the leading cash crops and foreign exchange earner. This was at a flag off and distribution of cocoa seedlings to farmers at Odurikbe in a local government council. Obiota Kanem reports.
We are sharing 150,000 seedlings of cocoa to farmers in Akwa Ibom State, courtesy of His Excellency the Executive Governor, Pastor Omo Obaseno, PhD. We appreciate Your Excellency, and we trust that the farmers will utilize it properly to enhance food sufficiency in Akwa Ibom in this value chain in Jesus' name.
To sustain and boost cocoa production while also strengthening the agricultural sector, about 150,000 cocoa seedlings were distributed to farmers across the state at the state-owned cocoa nursery located in a local government. The farmers expressed delight for the gesture, appreciating the state government's efforts in ensuring continuous distribution of farm inputs every planting season to enhance crop production.
Carrying cocoa today will boost our farming, and we are going to do it well. The next 3 years to come, Akwa Ibom will become the #1 cocoa producing state.
This cocoa planting will yield fruit for our food, and we will make sure that we plant this thing to pay our children's school fees.
They make this officially to all farmers to see the needful of the farmers as far as cocoa is concerned. So we are all happy.
Ibom State, His Excellency Pastor Omo Obaseno. I thank the Commissioner of Agric. I know this cocoa farmer will benefit Akwa Ibom people.
State Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Ofionfo, called for proper cultivation of seedlings to complement government efforts at ensuring food sustainability and sufficiency.
Thank God for the privilege of being here today. We are also thankful to His Excellency the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Omo Obaseno, PhD. We thank him. We call him our farmer-friendly governor. Cocoa seedlings. We are giving hybrid variety of cocoa seedlings. So we thank the representatives of Trace that are here, and we welcome them. Trace is a project that is sponsored by USAID. They also support our cocoa farmers a lot of technical issues. And we are training and all sorts of advice. And we appreciate them for what they are doing in partnership with Akwa Ibom State government.
The cocoa seedling distribution forms part of the state's agricultural development plans to diversify economy while increasing farmers' productivity and making Akwa Ibom a key player in cocoa production in Nigeria. From Ini, Obiota Ikanim, NTA News.
To acquire relevant skills to enable them function well in their various positions in line with the contemporary technological advancements in the country. Stakeholders gave this advice during a 2-day training for civil and public servants in Uyo, organized by Team Green Resources Limited. Joy Ubani reports.
Administrators in the civil and public services are undergoing a 2-day training to understand the value and strategies of human resources management to improve the administrative styles. Keynote speakers who spoke on human resources management in contemporary Nigeria, challenges and strategies for improvement, explore different aspects of human resources management in their offices and the public.
We must engage our brains and our hands to add to our competences to make decent living.
Some participants say the training is apt, especially in a complex society like Nigeria.
From everything that we've learned today, I intend to improve on my human relations with my colleagues and those that are superior to me.
Most of the things we do that we think that is right, from this training we have come to know that is not right. So we have learned a lot how to manage human beings, especially the difficult ones.
Having learned how you can manage people, how you can manage your home, and then how you can be a good leader, not just being a leader.
The organizer of the event, Daniel Tim, says the rationale behind the training is to help people who may not have the resources to attend professional institutes on human resources management to obtain relevant skills.
To take this program to the public, because not many people have the money to come for their core professional certifications. So this is like breaking it into piecemeal for people to be able to access.
The 2-day training of Human Resources Management and Leadership Masterclass continues till Friday 16th, May 2025 for effective knowledge in human resources practices and leadership. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Another break back and more stories when we return. Please stay.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Michael, ameko kina na yoso yongoro sebe ebo ya iko yele na mimo imbo na sam ima akwegero yo ima ne bo kewe bi kana de mana yem kwa iswa tu feru bo ntoko yena kporo bo ayele kammi sutie Iba ne yemedi manager enu fam my kale bro mo ya fon enu wesle mo ke ti fon we ntanga tanga ni no mo ntin dia iba ne bo ke mo yemi suru bo nwami den mba ku fe de kekere ade na ma mo isabe pa ida bi iba ne bi nam die ayene ka me iba ne bo ke ne pe dia no bo no iba like in nam family planning everything is everybody here joy.
Joy. I mean, me you have got joy.
Oh, young girl okay me.
I mean, go young girl me.
Family planning edo kem fun. Go for your government. Kena manyesu fun fien.
Welcome back to end the news, a recap of the major stories. International Day of the Boy Child. Nigerians sue for more attention on the boys. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly collaborates with Nigeria Police to improve security of lives and property in the state. You also heard in the news that cocoa farmers in the state are encouraged to harness huge economic potentials in the sector. That's the package this evening. Abasaya Ekpeyemi standing by for the news in translation.
Kusene fro na redara ken di toiden ebo yak monien di toy tanga yenese inyunge non di toiden amoy bedem u fagotumo bombe stete mi ediana kedi u fagotumo burise na mutuma di gide penda ko kpemeke kwaibu enom me toy wanke stete mi mfre ko ma toru foro adogodi obio kwaibu mi kominsi kamine yem kibibion kere base yan ekpeyon ye ko memboxi nembubeyo Ebome atoyuwan kestetemi esnidem etom frekoto koko se adowo asnodere tiete nyongoben uforo yendidia argodi obio ekena mediongo mi kini emu ka stetemi kebere kerinam ame edemeke mfat koko enom etoyuwan kidon odorikpe enkoko kaini yakiko yogombogam
Batodo ekrebo ke to koko yenongo bakisong nyongo dependa lu tumotoyuwan kestetemi Mbote memfre koko na teto wakasem to sini kieke me bad medu ado sekedi me no me toywang estedemi enko karini me toywang ken ka ko mo e mai ko bine me se no ko mo karastedemi u kemesen ka diken bo ke kaiso adi te me mem toywang no me toywang e fre frini sinam nutumo toywang commissioner se mpo ba nutumo toywang ye mo forote mesri don asunu yo good me toywa me bo ya mo krebo ki mito mem freko komi ba todo asanga ga kem ku kema u karastere me senna ka dikan bo ke nam yam dia aba kema frewo mem freko ko na te to me sere me no me toywa ke state adu ba mem po karastere na ma ka dependa no tu toywa ba todo enam yam dia ba ayo nam ya kwaibum state edo ke tu men wonder state si to koko Wisdom Jacob Bombok NTA.
Ebo mone na mutumo konsen yak etari fyogutumo mo enyong etobidem esan ke mo fausang unangam ko iragami manatoro iri kene ina mutum fon itemu ke mo ke senirat me po woiso wo eketanga mi daga me ke dongoke me na mutumo konsen ukbempo kuyo ame mone koto team Green Resources Limited eketumo yakikubo yombogami
Menautum ke mention su fotum ana tebo bempo seniba. Autodo amoini en dotun fyok. Eba musung medu na ike merina utum nyong dependautum ke mention su fotum. Nakpana ketai ko kitiero. Keri tai ko bandu tumutum. Eidenyen. Na ba memfna ye musung na ike meri depe. Mendautum. Etai ko ba mention su sung na menamutum ekpenamutum ke mention su mo. Muna amfra, menino dependando tumutum do. Sombon si bo bebero, etaibo, upempo mero tapan bo, akina na do tumutum, abakirin. Andi tumado inamado, Daniel Tim, atabo kan takai tumupempo mi, ado di wambono wo si mini ukeme, adika mention si tie mo bena teka, ekebo keba mention si usong, na bena antena mutum. Upempo seni ba mi etangami. Riso kaiso bong ado friday sana fyong freket ke fyong me iswai senagami atodo bon sinamutum yung ibon tatong fyok kabangan do tumutum mo Wisdom Jacob Kombuk NTA.
Kambo kaidan in Nigeria, ebo kemi moiski ka kaisi sini fakedi kanbo kimi tre monowo. Adi yep adni kang yemme buri burido. Ame monowo kidat ngin enama. Eke na mediong amida me eke momowo kendene benenye e kau fogesup e kambo ka idan ngimi kuyo. Yaki kuyo yombo.
Tentak na ambono we kaiso di biad mesang kwak abener ni song yemen dudio sembono we nanga kemi kwer ni song. Kambo kaidan nyen obuyo kebo isuri na madi pikpe membon. Sudu biara mempo idan nyen kabang merni song. Yung ay tayo kedu song ket adi nam ya aitre adi biad mempo sidan nyen enam ya diong ke ko Stanley yung abawula ikbe kene nanga nye kadiana mawi bam fen ado e mai fenga e ke yibarni song yung nanga mention sendu dio fen dien moy nong ini adai sense ano mo nyemme adina muto utemuni Frederick di bank ada ano mekuri bemi atangabo ken menu tumami enamami ado mbasa kekem ukemo kala iden nyina semna edi ken bo kek beme mem ko iden nyen bon sidon ke bogomi edo me borisi bori ogete me EFCC Civil Defense DSS bonekong akoro bon navy enam ja idio ke sri kbedo ekenem kusana fion ba ke fion jun iswa isinagami adi teman kum kwamba akoro adi sionye ke ubion Wisdom Jacob Kombok NT
Kang intembong in kibi betri so kem kwangotong yang mi do basenya ikpe yong asere